Allison, can you find the Reaper for us, please? The Reaper just left the room, and we've got to do this. Oh, there is the Beefcake Reaper.
Wow.
Shirtless again. Sexy. Death has never been so sexy. Go ahead, Chris. Reach into the bucket and
farmer's tan situation for the Reaper this week.
The Reaper is shirtless. The Reaper does have a farmer's tan.
Is the Reaper sucking in its stomach?
The Reaper likes golf.
I got the Packers.
-2.5 at home against the Vikings.
You keep that.
Oh, are these the lines provided by Caesars?
Yeah, they are.
This is a toughie.
You don't want 2.5-point favored Packers at home?
But technically, they're home, so they should be a 3-point favorite. So that's technically saying the line's pushing a little towards
Remember
the
last year,
Vikings.
these two drew at home.
Chris.
All right, I'm going to keep it.
Billy, go ahead and reach into the bucket with the Grim Reaper. Let's see what we have from Billy here.
Golden Helmet of Life.
Oh,
wow.
no.
Wow.
You're
I
a
hate
big
you so
winner,
much.
Billy.
Wow. Gonna put it back, or-
Congratulations. Finally, something good in the helmet. Beware of that swap helmet. The swap helmet. Somebody else will
good
take your
call,
golden
Dan.
helmet of life.
Call.
Roy, go ahead and reach into the bucket of death, and let's see. It's always bad when you get the golden helmet of life. Wait a minute. Doesn't that have imaging? I think the golden helmet of life has special happy imaging.
The golden helmet of life. The golden helmet of life. The golden helmet of life.
The golden helmet of life.
I regret asking for it. Roy, what is the team? What is the team that you picked, Roy?
I got the Lobos helmet, and he's playing Mina.
Okay, so you've got Greg Cody's fantasy team against Mina.
No, I don't.
No, you do not. You are putting it back. Let's see what else is in the bucket that Roy has to stay with whatever this is.
The Buccaneers.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
another victory.
Wow.
Congratulations. Last night's Buccaneers victory.
Swap helmet's still out there. Both of you. Just beware.
Good luck
Mike-
with that. I don't think it's
Mike Ryan is now reaching to the
There's no swap helmet? What do you
reaching
mean?
into the bucket of death.
Ooh.
The Washington racial slurs are at home. They're a 5.5-point dog to the Cowboys.
I think they might cover, but I'm putting it back.
Okay, thank you for that bonus gambling take. We appreciate it. I'm
rare
sure
form
people
today.
who are listening to this segment are saying, man, I hope I can get some gambling advice from that guy who's picking from a bucket next to a shirtless Reaper.
Oh, no.
You got the other team.
Cruel fate. Wow.
The Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys.
That's a nice one.
But they might not cover.
Yeah, there we go. Nice little middle there for me.
I think the door is locked. The Reaper is able to break through anyways because the Reaper is the Reaper. Stugatz likes to rummage. So here we go. Stugatz is rummaging. We are really objectifying the Reaper. You know that? There's a lot of objectification going on here.
Come on, swap helmets.
Again, I don't think there's a swap.
I love how Stugatz hides the helmet from all of us in his sausage fingers.
I have the Lions. They are plus 2.5 at home against the Chargers.
That is going to be the funnest game of the weekend, right?
Yeah, but I don't trust it.
Because you have two quarterbacks that end every game the same way.
No.
They're just going to be throwing the ball at each other's face mask
They
at
both
the end.
have the ball in the final 30 seconds.
This pick stands from Stugatz, the second helmet selecting. He likes to rummage.
All right, I got it. Oh, Mike, I have the Redskins.
Congratulations.
They'll cover.
Thank you for the bonus take. I have the Houston Texans. The Texans are at home against the Jags. I'll go
Great
ahead.
one.
I'll keep that.
You're going,
That's
Gardner Minshew doesn't scare you, huh? You should.
Thank you, Reaper. You're sexy as hell.
Time to convince the listeners to pay for things we can get for free.
I mean, no one feels confident, right? Not even Billy with the golden helmet of life.
You're free for the next 3 weeks.
We'll see.
What do you mean we'll see?
The golf snitches have already started.
What?
Well, because I looked in the bucket before I drew, but it was minutes before I drew. It was minutes before I drew.
Redraw. Redraw.
No. It was minutes before I drew, though.
Get the commissioner.
An investigation. We have something alarming that has been brought to our attention by the golf snitches. The video is pretty incriminating. Billy looked deep into the bucket, just stared deep into the bucket, and we now have a grievance was filed during the break, and this will be sent to Sarah Spain, the commish.
No, it will not. I framed a pitch. I'm sorry if the official is not paying attention to what's going on.
No,
and I got away with it. Don't start with me.
Listen,
all right? With what you pulled last season, don't you start with me.
I don't even know what you're talking about. But listen, I love you, okay, and I'll side with you on everything. But you stared the golden helmet down right in the eyes, and then you took the helmet.
I was taking a quick inventory to make sure that all the helmets were in there.
And you saw a gold one, and you took it.
Well,
yeah.
I'm kind of with Billy on that. The Reaper just stood there and let it happen. Like, this Reaper, he's out here doing flexes. Like, you got to be protecting your bucket.
It's a diva Reaper, man. It's all about the Reaper's all about the Reaper. The Reaper's got a bit of Antonio Brown in him.
do I get anything by the fact that I looked at the camera, gave it a thumbs up after I did it, before I picked the helmet, and just acknowledged exactly what was done?
Look at the sinister laugh that you gave after you pulled that. You know that you got one over on.
Well,
Look, he stared it down.
Wait a minute. Was the Reaper holding his or its hand to talent to its mouth in horror? Like, this seems pretty incriminating.
Were you guys in cahoots?
Yeah, what's happening?
I don't know when that happened, by the way. I don't know that this wasn't edited.
Look at the Reaper's abs.
Man, the Reaper, I know I'm supposed to be looking at the bucket, but I'm just looking at the Reaper. Good God. Put together.
So 3 weeks off then.
It's been sent to Sarah Spain. You might have to come in this weekend and re-grab from the bucket.